Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my FTB Continuum Let's Play series. I did some things off camera. One of them you might notice is sitting on my shoulder. I went exploring. I was looking at the bees and what sort of bees I would want to get. And one of the bees I need is this I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of the hive bees you find in the desert. And I don't have it, so I was looking for a desert. I don't want noble. I want a diligent. I don't know if I can just cross it with a diligent and make it do it, because yeah. Alright, so we'll try again. That has noble in it, so don't know. Anyways, I also dug out the side of a mountain, so it goes all the way to the river, nice and flat. Yeah. Alright, so the bees I was looking at, because I'm still looking to get the apiaria. I am starting to get the royal jelly. My imperial bee is just barely starting to. I got one that's imperial in the dominant and recessive. So I am able to get some royal jelly now. Problem is I need the pollen, which comes from industrious, and I need the diligent and the unweary. The unweary, I need diligent and cultivated. So I do need the diligent. That's what I'm going for now. I have 2 diligent drones. One is recessive of a student. Don't know if I can. I mean, I might just cross that with. I might just try it. When this princess, if it becomes more noble and less diligent, then I might throw in the diligent to see what happens, because I want industrious. All right. And oh yes, that guy, he's been going strong. I have a whole bunch of U matter now, and I've just been refilling it with the. I don't know why this is keeping. Huh. But yeah, I've just been refilling this with the logs every so often. But yes, I did get some comments on the last episode, and 2 big things to look into is definitely use the water bits for the recyclers. It also said to use like the wax capsules, so some of the using the beeswax, you can turn them into wax capsules. And the default recipe is 3 beeswax to make 4, but it's been turned down to 3, so I don't know if that actually is beneficial in to create items. So maybe there's something I can do with the wax capsules that would be beneficial, other than, I don't know what sort of. I don't think having a fluid in it makes it work any better, but yeah. Alright, so we are still gated behind the pollen, so we do have 1 royal jelly now. Oh, I can show you my bees here. So this one, yeah, you've seen this one. I'm trying to get it to be a diligent. And this over here, we do have industrial, or imperial, and it is purebred imperial now. I don't think it's the last time there was one drone that was a noble drone, and then it's had a drone that was imperial, and so I put the imperial princess with the imperial drone, And I mean, they're both full bred, so the offspring here should all be imperial now. But they're not, as far as I know, they're not stacking. If they start out stacking, that'd be great. Yeah, so that's where the bees are at, and it's going to be a while, like I said before, to get the diligent. That's the one I'm working on now. But once we get that, we can start into the industry, and that'll make it so much easier. So yes, let's look at what is needed for this bit tank. At chisel and bit, no. Yeah. Bits. Bit. This one. Chiseled fluid bit tank. So a log, glass, iron. Super cheap. Alright. Let's make one of those. And let's see how these work. So I'll need the water to it. And I think we can go, well, here. Let's do this. So that will give it the water. Is it on this one? Yeah. So lubricant, seed oil, lava, water. Alright. Yes, no. When this gets like this, and maybe I need to pipe it into this little hole. I don't know. Let me check something here. Because I've noticed if you put something down and the water's not working, cable, and you add something to the network and it just to like auto update it, then it starts working. No. Alright, that didn't like that. Alright, what if we turn it? Water. Insert. It doesn't like to be inserted there. Alright, what about this way? No? Let me look, because if we need, I think I have an extra pump. No, I don't. Alright, how does it cost to make a pump? That's not where I wanted to type. Down here, please. This one. Right, is there any other good pumps I would want? Range pump. Fluid pump. Yeah. We'll do this. One of these. I know it's cheaper to use the other thing, but I'm not stretching for resources now, so now we need a lever. 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 Alright, I need to create some water source. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I did get it figured out. Apparently the fluid pump does not want to pump water in. The transfer node does, though. Extra utilities too. Can't even hear myself. Shush. Hey, you be quiet too when I'm trying to talk. So, put the drum here. I made a new reinforced drum. It's filling with water, and then this will pump it out, put it in here, and then anytime you right click, it'll give you these, and put it in there, and it'll turn them in. So, I'll probably take this down, this whole kind of setup here, turn this into here, and then I might get more recyclers. But I mean, I am generating this fairly well. I don't know if I'll make some sort of like storage drawer or something for that, just so it's can upgrade it. How expensive are those upgrades? Drawer. Don't they have these guys? Upgrade template. It just takes a minute, I guess. And then... oh, they need the iron chest ones, which take upgrading for forever. Alright. So, nighttime. Alright, so let me pull this down. I don't know if I'm gonna put it. I might just put it back over there. My bees are ready. And yeah, so let me tear this down, reorganize this, get this set up so that it'll pipe straight from here into there. Probably use these guys to transfer the bits, but yep, let me do that. I'll be right back. Alright, well, as you can see, this is much simpler. So we've got the drum down here. I put a connector underneath it, so water, being filled. This will extract the water, put it into the bit tank, and the bit tank will, or the bits will come out, go in the recycler, turn into the UU matter, and so on. So the best way to upgrade that now is to just make more recyclers and pipe all those in. So don't know if I'll be doing that just yet. I mean, I very well could, I suppose, but I think until I need to use the lot of this, I'll probably just leave it as is, and then when I need it, I will start making a bunch more. But I was looking at what to do next, and yeah, I made a liquid translocator to see if that would work, but it looks like it's only the the transfer node fluids that seem to work. The liquid translocator, you just can't place it on the chiseled fluid bit tank. So as finicky as these are, that's what it is. Alright, so looking in the quest book, I was wanting to get some more into here. I wanted to get into this, because that will lead into the higher levels of the ore miners. And we can also get the higher level of the jetpacks as well. I think we can actually do this one, the hardened. Don't know exactly if I want to do that yet, but we did get this one completed. Like I said, we get to choose items or liquids. I made some items already. We can use liquids. I don't know. I mean, they're not hard to make, honestly. So I don't mind. I do think I want to come and I need to reorganize this whole place. It's kind of my goal with flattening this out is to kind of make it a nice flat area. Probably take these farms down just to make it much easier to get through. Alright, this I'm going to... They have been, just FYI, they have been all full bred Imperials. What looks like the difference now is the fertility. So this is 4-4. This one is 2-3, and this one is 2-4. So I think I'll put it with this one. So hopefully we can get 4, because that's going to be helpful later on. Alright, so we've got diligent drones now, but we've got a noble princess. So hopefully, noble diligent, that's not what I wanted. Diligent noble and diligent noble. So I'm hoping to keep the diligent and not the noble. So I don't know if I should put it with something else, but I did end up using the noble or the diligent student and the diligent full purebred. These are about to go. So yeah, let me make more of those. And oh, I had enough over here already. 1, 2, 3. Oh, go sleep. Yeah, so I think I'll look into the was it the plastic and the industrial foregoing type things. Yeah, as soon as these break, I'll put actually I should put these in before, and then I'll get more than one use if I combine them in there. All right, so let's look at this stuff here. Thermal foregoing. So we want to latex processing unit. Let's look at that. Latex processing unit. Okay, so furnaces, machine frame, iron, redstone. Okay, so super simple to make. And then I'll probably... Does it use this latex? It probably does. Yeah. So got that. Probably get a better setup for latex production. I don't know exactly how much I'll need to make, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna start put this down. Yeah, I'm gonna tear this out, set it up. Problem is I don't have that many the cables to go everywhere, and I kind of want to use them, but I don't really need to use them. Yeah. Okay, so let me get some of the get the latex processing stuff set up, and I will be back. Alright, so I got the latex processing unit, and then I also made the magma crucible and the fluid transposer, and that is to start getting towards the Enderium. And if we look in here, go ahead and claim those cans. Yeah, so now I can work towards the Enderium, Lumium, the Signalum, and get those done. And then this one, I need some plastic. Okay. So 75 millibuckets of latex and water make tiny rubber. 9 tiny rubber make a dry rubber, and that smelts into plastic. Okay. So over here, I've got my... I've got latex and water here. So if I think if I just plop it here, then I can hook that up. So where is that guy? Right here. Latex processing unit. Okay, so I need to give him power. Water. And latex. Is he working? We got the latex. Is he getting water? No water? Water. Yeah, it's there. I think is the update it with a cable trick. No? There it goes. Yeah. Alright, so that's making rubber. Let's hook these up. Where do we want to put them? We kind of got these here. In a way, I want to get a spot where it's going to be... the power is going to come from just like a cable. Or a flux duct or something. Yeah. Let's just do this. Let's create a spot over here. And alright, so those are up there. We have a flux duct here. Yeah, let's just put it here. Okay. Okay, so the fluid transposer and the magma crucible, they work together. This will melt stuff and this will move fluids around. That makes sense. So, in order to, let's say for instance we need the Enderium. Enderium. That's right. We need the molten Enderium, which comes from magma crucible. So if we melt a block of Enderium, there's there we go. Resonant Ender. That's what we need. So we need to melt Ender pearls. And that'll give us the Resonant Ender. And then the Resonant Ender we can put on in a bucket. And then the bucket we can mix with lead and platinum. And that gives us the Enderium. And the Enderium we smelt in the arc furnace, I suppose. And then we get the Enderium. So let's make some ender pearls. I do have some here. UU matter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's create a stack. Alright, magma crucible. Boom. Alright, that goes slow. Gonna be a while. While that's waiting, we can get we need some lead and platinum. Let's just throw these in the crusher. There comes the lead. Okay. What do I have in here? Oh. That was from my adventuring trip when I was looking for a desert. Let's just dump it all in here. Alright. Yeah, I can show you where I went. Oh, well, not inside. Come on. Hey, there we go. It was over this way. All the way around here. Didn't find a desert. But I did find a swamp. There's some, what does it say here? Mini jungle? Or yeah, jungle. And I did get some tropical bees there. So we'll need that for some things. And yeah. Alright, so give me a minute for that to finish and I'll be back. Okay, so the magma crucible is finished. I did right click on it with the bucket and it filled it up. You can't put it back, but yeah, the bucket's what I wanted. I was going to show you set this up to output, and then this one is the input. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and then it will come over here and then you can use it to put this on fill mode and it fills it up for you. So it's a way to automate the bucket filling so you don't have to stand there and right click. But this, we were looking at lead and this. And we need over here. Alright, so let's get another bucket. And there we go. Alright, let's get this melted up. That doesn't want to work. How about this one? That works. Perfect. Alright. So we got the Enderium made. I was looking at these because I was putting the grass down. Just an easy way. I mean, I could make these. They're not difficult, but I made a diamond wand. That wasn't really difficult either. You need the block of diamond and then 2 treated sticks. Alright, so we got Enderium. And we can make the lumium and the signalum. Probably won't do that right now, but I've been working on here. Let me show you what this is up to. So this is, they're pretty much stacking now. I don't think they've been looping around the stacking. They've been stacking in here, and then I just click them in here. But I think it's because the ones that the drones I had in there didn't stack with the ones that were stacking over here. So I was doing that. And an unweary. Oh, very nice. Kind of skipped the diligent there, didn't I? Well, because the last princess I had was diligent, and then I had a diligent noble and a cultivated noble, and I wanted to keep the diligent, so I found one that was diligent or cultivated and diligent, and so I crossbred it with that, and apparently that turned it into unweary. So we have unweary, diligent, and diligent. I think I will put that back in, and if it switches to purebred diligent, I'm not gonna worry too much. We do want the weary, but we also want diligent. So if we just kind of skip the diligent, then we're gonna have to come back to it anyways. But the unweary, I think, who gives us the stringy combs. Okay. And the stringy combs you can, I guess you throw in the diligent as well. But yeah, so the uses on here were bee breeding with, yeah, once we get diligent and unweary, we get industrious. So we might actually get the industrious this time because we have unweary, diligent. So if we do that, we'll get lucky and we can start getting some pollen to go with our jelly to get the apiaries. So you recall, this is what we're going for. So this one here, this is the big gate here, and the pollen clusters and the royal jelly. So once we get that, we can fill a carpenter with honey and start making these scented gears. Yeah, so hopefully we can get that done next time, and hope you enjoyed the episode this time. We did quite a bit. We got the you can see it down there, the magma crucible and the fluid transposer, and also the plastic. Oh, we can check the plastic. Oh, too many. We've got a whole bunch of tiny dry rubber. All right. And then it's just filling up. Yeah, we need to... Actually, no, that's perfect. Because it's taking the latex out of here and it puts it in there and here. Perfect. That way I'm not draining this tank whenever I'm just doing this. All right, so let's do some of this real quick. That makes that. And that makes that. Let's get the plastic real quick. Plastic. It's so slow. There we go. Yay, quest. Alright. Yeah, I've had to, for some reason, it's crashed. My game has been crashing on me a couple times recently, so we got the Enderium, Lumium, Signalum to finish this one off. I got this, we can go into auto farming, and then this one and this one makes it so we can do the tier 4. Because we need the, I think it's Lumium. Anyway, it's one of the alloys you need the melted fluids for, and then the sludge you need from here. So I'll probably switch my tree farm over to the this one in order to get the sludge, because sludge is needed. I see you, zombie. Is there one? No, it's just my parrot mimicking the zombie, I guess. Anyways. Hope you... Maybe I'll actually do an outro this time. So hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like. If not, leave a dislike. But either way, give me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, what you think I could do to improve, and so on. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.